Hello friends, my name is Dipesh Shah. So I'm going to teach you how to configure a static routing between three routers. In my previous video, we have seen that configuring static routing between two routers. Now we are going to configure static route between three routers. So here is the topology. So uh, if we talk about basically we know that the all routers know by default directly connected route. So if we talk about router 2, then router 2 know that the directly connected route which are 192.168.0.0, 172.17.0.0 and 192.168.1.0. So these three network router 2 knows by default, but if router 2 wants to communicate with different network other than directly connected, which is 172.18.0.0 and 172.16.0.0. So I have to configure a static route on router 2, or I can also configure a routing protocol on router 2. But now we are going to configure static route. Let's start with the static routing. So here is the syntax how we configure a static route. So it's a IP route command, destination prefix. Destination prefix means let's say I am on router 1, so I want to communicate with this network 172.17.0.0. So this is my destination prefix, and destination prefix mask means subnet mask. So subnet mask would be the 255.255.0.0, and again it's here is interface or forwarding routers IP address means interface means I can also provide your exit interface, or I can add your one next hop. Next hop route means basically if I want to communicate with 172.17.0.0, then I have to go to the router to serial 0/0/0. So I have to provide next hop IP address as 192.168.0.2. So now let's start the configuration. So I'm on the router 1 right now. So here is enable config t, and let me give the host name router 1. And now let's check the IP table of router 1. Do show IP route, so it's showing me that the directly connected network 172.16.0.0, 192.168.0.0. So I have to add the static entry of two indirectly connected network which are 172.17.0.0, 172.18.0.0. So here is how we configure IP route. So my destination network is 172.17.0.0 and subnet mask is 255.255.0.0, and next of IP address is 192.168.0.2, which is my next of is this serial 0/0/0 interface on router 2. So let's hit enter, and now again I have to configure one more static entry regarding this network 172.18.0.0. So it's IP route command, and my destination network is 172.18.0.0 and subnet mask is 255.255.0.0, and next of IP address would be the same as previous, because again I have to go to that router to reach my destination network. Now let's check the routing table. Do show IP route. So it's showing me that the S means static route. So 172.17.0.0 is connected via 192.168.0.2, and also 172.18.0.0 is connected via 192.168.0.2. So here I have done my static routing on router 1. So let's check the connectivity with the different network. So I am on here, and let's check my IP address. IP config. So my IP address is 172.16.0.2. I'm trying to connect to 172.17.0. Let's say 3. So I'm not getting reply from that network because I have not still configured any static or dynamic entry on router 2. So I also have to configure all static entries on all the routers. So let's configure again on router 2 and 3. Let's enable config key. Host name is router 2. Now IP route. Now this time my destination network is 172.16.0.0 and subnet mask is 255.255.0.0, and again I have to provide here next hop IP address as router 1 serial 0/0/IP, which is 192.168.0.1. So this is my destination network 172.16.0.0. So 192.168.0.1 is my next hop IP address, and I have created one entry and one more entry I have to create here, which is now this time my destination network is 172.18.0.0, and my next hop would be the 192.168.1.2, because if I want to reach this network, I have to go to the router 3 serial 0/0 interface, which is 192.168.1.2. So let's configure one more static entry, IP route 172.18.0.0. This is my destination network, and this is the subnet mask of my destination network. And next hop IP is 192.168.1.2, and hit enter, and then let's check the IP table. Show IP route. So okay, it's showing me now S static route means 172.160.0.0 is connected via 192.168.0.1, which is router 1 serial 0/0 IP address. And again here one more static entry 172.118.0.0, which is connected via 192.168.1.2. So this is my 192.168.1.2. So now I have done static entry on router 2 also. Now let's check the connectivity with that network 172.17.0.3. So I'm getting reply from that network. But now if I try to communicate with 172.18.0. let's say 4, I'm not getting reply from that router because I have still not configured any static entry on router 3. So let's configure static entry on router 3. So enable config key. So host name router 3. So host name router 3, and now IP route. IP route is okay. My now this time my destination network is 172.16.0.0, and I'm gonna type 172.16.0.0, and subnet mask is 255.255.0.0, and this time my next hop IP is 192.168.1.1, because I have to go to router 2 serial 0/0/1 interface to reach that network. So this is my next hop 192.168.1.1, and one more static entry I have to create. This is IP route 172.17.0.0, and subnet mask is again 255.255.0.0, and next hop IP address will be same because this is network connected to router 2. So it's my 1.1 is next hop IP address. Now let's check the IP table. IP show IP route. So okay, it's now showing that 172.16.0.0 and 172.17.0.0 is connected via 192.168.1.1. So this is the my end of the static routing. Now let's check the connectivity. So I'm on the this network, and IP config. My IP address is 172.18.0.4. So I'm trying to connect to 172.16. Let's say 0.1. So I'm getting reply from this network, and now I can also ping from this PC to anywhere. So I can say that my static routing is successfully configured. So I'm trying to ping 172.16. No, it's .18.0. Let's say 5. Okay, 5 is not here, so I'm trying to ping 4. So, .4. So I'm getting reply from 4. So this is the static entry of this is static routing. So in my next video we will see how to configure router all the routing protocols which is related to dynamic routing. So thanks for watching my videos, and I hope you like my videos. So keep watching my videos, and you will get more videos like this in my next series. Again, thanks for watching.